Hey moms, it's Katie here with another episode of Live and Learn, and I am super excited about today. I'm always excited to interview one of our epically special ladies, but today I get the goosebumps because we're going to do something fun on this video today, and I can't wait to get to it. So, my dear Miss Raquel, please, Miss Mesa Medium, please introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Raquel. I am the Mesa Medium. I am so excited to be on here today with you guys. I'm just super overwhelmed and excited today. Yay, thank you.
Me too. I see you everywhere. So I was like, I got to get with that girl. I got to see what she's all about, kind of tap into some of what she's doing here. So I'm super excited to get started. Can you tell us just a little bit about your story? How and why are you the Mesa Medium?
A little bit about me. The background is I've had this gift since I was young. My mom is a seer. My aunts are seers. We all have different abilities on different wavelengths. I do have one brother with abilities similar to mine, but his are a little bit different. The only boy in my family to have any abilities, the more sensitive one. So for me, though, I've grown up with this gift. For me, growing up with it, it scared me a lot and it tormented me as a little kid because when you're young, you really don't understand or can't comprehend what you're seeing or what you're feeling or the emotions that you're going through. And with me being a clairvoyant medium, it's super easy for me to pick up on someone's emotions, their thought process. Sometimes I will get stuck in their death state. Sometimes I will have to relive their death state in order to fully understand what they're trying to tell me. Like I said, I've had it since I was a little kid. I didn't really embrace my gift until the last 6 years. The last 6 years has really shaped me, and I've had a lot of support and a lot of people that have been encouraged me to see my gift as a gift and not a curse. Because for a long time, I thought it was a curse. And being able to share my abilities and my gifts with other people really helped me open up because I wasn't just healing them, I was healing a part of myself that I felt I was lacking as a child, being disconnected with people. So that's what really got me into being the Mesa Medium, was really accepting my abilities, accepting who I was as a person and wanting to bring help, love, and light to other people.
I love it. You mentioned several times, and this is the part that I love the most, about your gift helping others. Do you have any specific examples throughout the years of how your gift has helped others in a big way?
Yes. My proudest moment, legit, just happened not even a month ago. I'm based in Arizona. One of the clients was based in South Dakota. Her friend was missing and she had reached out to me. I was able to help with the missing person's case, and I'm here in Arizona.
Wow.
The biggest thing for me is I was able to not only locate this woman, but I was down to able to tell the specifics of where she was located, her injuries that she sustained. I am so happy that because of that, the girl, her family is in South Dakota. This girl was found in Nebraska.
Wow.
She was in Nebraska, badly beaten and raped, but she is home recovering. And that is probably one of my proudest moments of ever bringing healing or anything positive, was helping someone that was in a bad situation come home to their family, and they are recovering, and it's going to be a long road to recovery, but she's thankful because she's alive. And I'm just happy that I was the person that she reached out to, and it was just the right place, the right time. Spirit just came through, and it was just, I was very fortunate enough to help this girl and her family, and that's one of my biggest accomplishments. If you guys ever want to read my comments on the Mesa Medium, you guys can see my reviews. I do not like to brag about myself. I'm super humble about my gift, but I do have people that will rave about all of the healing I have brought to their lives. My reviews are not paid for. They're all 100% real customers of mine.
That is amazing. I mean, how thankful is this family? They must be. That's incredible. It brings tears to my eyes. how crazy of a situation. And thankfully you were able to bring her home.
And honestly, I've never opened myself up to do missing persons case. This was officially my second missing persons case. The first one didn't turn out so well. This one had a happy ending, and this one is what makes me really know that I'm on the right path to bring people healing, love, and positive energy.
Amazing. I love it. So something that I heard in that story was that this kind of knows no boundaries. I mean, the person that you work for doesn't necessarily need to be local in Arizona or sitting right in front of you in your office. You can do this, obviously throughout the country and probably even the world, right?
Yes, and the thing is I don't need any information from anybody. I don't need names. I don't need birth dates. I don't need anything to start my read. Honestly, when I do my read, I will literally open up and spirit will come through, whoever needs to come through. What I like to tell all of my clients is spirit will always come in and tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
So most of the time when you're looking for healing, it's not always going to be the person that you want to connect with. Sometimes it's someone that you need the healing with. And when I say that, is like I've had a few clients that had their parents taken, but they were taken when they were on bad terms. So they didn't get to have that closure. So for me, I'm really big on bringing closure and having that final conversation, even though for you, it's like talking to a stranger, but when you actually talk to me, I pick up the mannerisms, the personality traits, the way these people talk, and I just give you what you need. I personally disconnect. I take out my emotions, I take out my feelings and everything just to allow spirit to come through and give me the message that you guys need.
I love it. So you're in Mesa right now.
Yes.
As we speak. I'm in Ahwatukee. So can we do this with me right now?
Yeah. Actually, when you asked me earlier, I did pick up on a couple things. I just need you to tell me if it's yes or no, or if it makes sense to you. And that's really basically, and if you want to share and go in more detail, that's fine, but just let it come through. Now, I know you wanted to connect with your grandparents, but I do have to ask because I am being shown. Now, either you lost a child or a child is coming. So I need to see because I keep seeing the blue blanket.
Lost.
Now, the blue blanket is either you lost the child or a child is coming, but the grandmother is holding the blanket. So, did you know what you were having?
I didn't know.
It is a boy. The blue blanket. Usually when they show the blue blanket, it's because in order for a mother to move on, you have to name that child. It not only brings healing to your heart, but like I tell all of my clients, when a child doesn't make it in this world, they grow up and learn life lessons on the other side. So they get to live, they get to learn, they get to choose whether they come back or not. But they do want you to know that you did have a son, because the blue blanket is very important. That's for your closure. That's for you to make sure that you know what your baby was and for you to name them to celebrate. Because kind of like it's not like celebrating a birthday, but more like celebrating, even though he passed away, it's more like celebrating him. Even though he didn't make it, just make it a point to make his day special, even though it was a sad day for you. Trust me, I know I have to live with my own burdens with child loss. So for me, it tends to get really hard during certain holidays and certain things like that, because I think of those children that I've lost. So for you, please know that your son, your grandmother is bringing him through and wants you to know that she is holding his soul. He is growing up on the other side. And that's mainly what's really important, is because I feel they keep telling me that you have a good life, but sometimes you get stuck in your grievances. You get stuck in the past. And for you to fully move on, you have to grieve and let go. You have to heal from it. And I feel like this is your way of you're gonna get like peace. You're gonna learn how to grieve, but also celebrate. Does that make sense for you?
Yes.
You're going to learn how to let go and celebrate life. And even though you're not celebrating with the physical baby, you're celebrating with a spiritual baby. And that baby, okay, now this is going to sound weird, but he tells me that he goes and he taps on the walls, like he bangs on walls to get your attention. Like, I'm not even kidding. He keeps showing me banging on walls, and I could hear, kind of like, you know, when a kid goes and runs through the hallways and scratches the walls?
Yes.
That's the thing. He does that to try to get your attention. He keeps flickering with lights too. The lights that flicker. He likes electricity. He likes to play with the lights and the electricity, the TVs. It's really funny. I see you playing the piano, but I see that he sits there and he plays, like, hits the piano with you. I feel like you have a recording. Like, if you were to go back, do you record your music?
Yes.
Can you do me a favor and go back and listen to your recording? Because I feel like you'll hear him say, "Hi, Mom."
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. And lights flicker in my house all the time for no reason.
It's just him letting you know that it's him. That's just my way of giving you confirmation that that's your son. That's their way of communicating. And I feel like for you, the sounds and the electricity is your way of getting to you during the day in your wake state. But for him, it would probably be more easier to actually see him and hold him in dream state. Because when we're in the subconscious, when we're sleeping, that's when we're the most open. That's when we're really vulnerable and we're able to hear spirit, see spirit. They use a little bit of your energy when you're sleeping, but not enough to make you, like how I will feel drained. Like, it won't be like that. You'll wake up a little extra tired. Like, oh man, you felt like you did so much in your sleep, but it was in reality you guys playing at the park and having a good time. I see a picnic. I keep seeing family time. He likes your lullabies. Who does lullabies? I love lullabies. He says, I love the lullabies. Do you sing lullabies?
I don't. Mm-mm.
He loves lullabies. He keeps saying, I love lullabies. So
It
I don't
could
know.
be his grandmother. His grandmother's a singer, my mother.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, hold on, who's lullabies? I'm just like, because they keep singing. And when I hear the singing, it's more like a peace. For them, it's a comfort. Sorry, when spirit comes in, I tend to pause up. It's just what I'm seeing. Now, who wasn't able to communicate at the end, because I keep seeing like there's a tube or something, like I'm getting.
My grandmother, she was in an induced coma before she passed away.
Because she's just like, I could hear you, but I can't. Kind of like being a prisoner in your own body. Does that make sense to you?
Oh, yeah.
She says she could hear. She says she hears everyone, and then the kiss. You kissed me. I feel the kiss on the cheek, and then the like you kiss the cheeks, like you kept kissing my face. I keep feeling kisses on my face, like here, 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 and then here. Not on my lips, but literally here. And then on the cheeks, and then the forehead. And then my hand is getting squeezed. Just tell me if you could hear me squeeze my hand. And
that was
like,
me.
I can't. There's like, I want to let you know I'm okay, but there's no voice. There's no, like I said, I feel like there's no communication. Like I can't talk. And you said induced coma. So did she have the tube down her throat?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense for me, because I'm like, I can't breathe. I can't. It's very discomforting. I don't like it.
She had a trach.
Ugh. But she does want you to know that she's at peace now and that she's singing again. Does that make sense for you?
It does. So musicians are on both sides of my family. She's my dad's mother, and she actually was a phenomenal piano player.
I feel like you got your gift from her.
I agree.
I feel like she's given you, she's your spirit guide. Okay, that makes so much more sense. I got it. Sorry. She's all like, I'm her spirit guide. So you feel that presence, you know that familiar energy when you're making life choices. She's usually there to guide you and help you. And so she's really proud of that aspect of you. You have a strong spirit and a strong will. She says, I pass that down to her. So just know that she's very proud of the woman you are. She is very proud. She's at peace now. She wants you to know that she was greeted by other family members, that she did not just go and she was alone during her crossing. She was not alone. She was greeted. Good. And they took care of her. I know you said your grandpa passed too, but he's very quiet. He's not very vocal. Grandma's more vocal than he is. But he does tend to stop by. He says he drops the change. For you, change. He'll leave change in your path. Sometimes it'll be a quarter, sometimes a nickel, a pen. Spirit loves change because it's easy and it's loose and it can just fall from the sky. It's the easiest thing, but he sends you little hellos. Those are his hellos, the change.
It makes a lot of sense because when I was younger, we used to play poker together, just little kid stuff. I don't even know if it was real poker, but we would play with pennies and change, and he always had a change jar that I would dig into, and it was just very exciting for me as a child.
So that's his way of letting you know that, what is Papa? Is that what you guys called him, Papa or something like that?
Pepe.
Oh, okay, I was like, what is that? You know, like, what? Okay, but yeah, it's his confirmation to let you know that he is around, even though he's not as vocal as Grandma. But he does want you to know that the choices you've made in life, that he's proud of the woman you are. I've seen, like, as a teenager, you kind of, like every girl, we're hell raisers. You know, we all go through our ups and downs, but I feel like it took you kind of like you went on a side street to get to where you are now. And when I mean side, it means you went through a little bit of a hard time to get to where you are now.
For sure.
And I feel like you came out on the better side of it than how another person would have came out. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
They show me two different paths and that you took the right one, because I see this one, it would have been dark. So when they show me dark, it just means that you took the better path that was meant for your life. So that's a positive thing. So you know you're on the right path in life. What you're doing with your life and how you influence a lot of other women is very encouraging, and that's something to be proud of. You're a healer too. You bring healing to those as well. It may not be in the sense that I do, but you do bring healing, as in bringing women together as a community and as a whole, and making them feel valued as that woman, and not just making them feel like they're just a stay-at-home mom or just a wife, or that you make everyone feel like they're important, like they're valued in one way or another. And that's what I do. I try to bring healing and uplifting words to everyone, and I feel like that's your purpose too, is to bring people together. You're a healer as well. Just we heal on different terms, but I feel like you do. Do you feel other people's emotions too? Because
yeah,
I feel like, you know, you're kind of intuitive like me, but not on the same level, because when Spirit brings in healer, that I know you have abilities like me, but you're not as open. So, but you're able to feel other people's feelings. The thing that you really have to learn to, because there are energy vampires. There are people that will feed off your good energy. It happens all the time. You, as a person, you need to learn how to meditate and make sure that your chakras are aligned, so that when your empath emotions come in, which is the emotions of others, it doesn't tarnish your own emotions and your own headspace. So meditation is really important. For me, when I'm meditating and I'm trying to release the negative energy or anything, I usually will start. You can start at your head. You'll feel like the vibrations, and then from the vibrations, it's just like you breathe and you calm, and then you surround yourself with the positive white light, and then you'll bring it down. You'll put everything positive, warm, white light. You'll have it come down. And what you want to do is you need that white light to surround you and to protect you from the energies that are getting sucked or pushed onto you. Because like I said, there are energy vampires that suck the positivity out of you, but then there's others that don't know how they're releasing their negative energy, and you're just empathic and you pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
And you carry that on you. So meditation is really important for empaths, for clairvoyant mediums, for people like us. Meditation is super, super important. So remember, when you meditate, start with the white light. Remember to breathe, clear your mind. You don't need to go in a dark space. You don't need to be in quiet. What you need to do is feel somewhere you feel the most comfortable, where you feel the most peace. And for me, usually that's in my family room. I have the most peace in my family room.
Good
so
advice.
with that,
Thank you.
Yeah, with that being said, like, really make sure you meditate and carry around an amethyst crystal. Actually, I'll send you a list of crystals that you could personally use to help you with your empathic feelings and stuff like that.
Thank you. I appreciate that very much. I was actually planning to go crystal shopping next weekend.
Yay, crystals are so fun. I love crystals.
Yeah, I'll be in Sedona. So I actually had that planned. So it's funny that you say that. I would love that list very much. Anything?
That's like the #1 vortex area in Arizona.
Yeah, I'll be there next weekend.
Are going to be very heavy, so make sure to meditate and put that white light around you, because Sedona, like I said, the portal there, the vortex, the energy is so strong, it could be overwhelming.
Appreciate that. And all of that, really, I mean, you hit the nail on the head on so many things. So thank you for allowing me to have a little conversation with those people, because I miss them so, so much. Do you have anything coming up that you want to share with our followers?
Yeah, during the whole month of September, I'll actually be having $10 off all of my prices. Ooh. And I also will have little mini sessions. Like if you wanted to do a 15-minute mini session with me, it's only $20. That is the lowest price you can get right now. That's amazing. I'm doing awesome deals. If you wanted a half hour, right now my September prices will be $40 for the half hour. The hour is usually $80, but I'm taking $10 off the price, so it'll be $70. Every Saturday, I do live readings in my Mesa Medium group. I will share the link. Anyone who's interested, you guys can ask me one question, and I will answer that one question on the live. And then when the live is over, and if I still didn't answer your question, I will answer it in a message just personally for you. Everyone gets their questions answered. Even if the live is over, I still make sure to answer every single one of your guys' questions. So no one is out.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that. And I will link in the caption section of this video when I post it. I will link that if you want to send me the link to your group. And then also, where else can our followers get in touch with you, follow you? Do you have a Facebook page, anything like that?
Yeah, you guys can actually go to the Facebook page. I'll actually send the link up, because it's the www.facebook.com/Mesa Medium.
Okay.
Like I said, I can do video calls. I can do face-to-face calls like we're doing now on Facebook. I am not limited to face-to-face communication. I am open to any type of communication. So you guys could just hit me up on the Mesa Medium, anything like that, or Raquel Cañas, and I will answer any questions you guys may have.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Raquel. This was an amazing interview. Thanks so much for spending some time with me.
Thank you so much for letting me be a part of this. I'm just so happy. I'm glad that I was able to do this for you and be a part of this group. I just appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Yes. Yay. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.